You practice, I make progress. It's the Postman. You're listening to me on the Three Count Podcast.
Welcome everybody to another great edition of the Three Count Presents Now Entering the Ring. I'm your host, Clifford Red Dog Miller, with the cool catchphrases, but I don't have one today. So, let's go down the invisible roster. Normally you see everybody else, but they're not here. So, this being the Three Count, Now Entering the Ring, means we always have a special guest. And today's guest, you know him. You've seen him around. And you can check him out on YouTube because he is amazing at what he does. Give it up for the one, the only Malcolm King.
That's a great introduction. I appreciate that introduction.
Yeah, man. I'm excited to have you on the show. I'll be honest.
Yeah, I'm excited to do it. It's gonna be some stuff that you hear. You're gonna be like, wow.
Well, I start off every single one of these, man, with the same question, and that is, who is Malcolm King?
Malcolm King is a guy, a man that there's no one pure but me. Everyone else is mixed with something. I'm the most pure thing that could be in this business without having to say anything. I'm great. I love soup, but I hate crackers. I mean, we all know at the end of the day, there's no one like Malcolm King.
I like that, though. I like soup. I hate crackers. I can take it.
I got t-shirts.
I
You know that?
I'm going to the pro
Pro
wrestling tees.
No, we talk after this interview. I can get you a t-shirt.
Oh, def. And just without crazy timing, we have a run-in because JJ has joined us and he'll be popping in a quick second. This is how it usually works out. Somebody wants to run in, cause interference. So, JJ, nice to see you.
Hey, buddy.
And then we are recording. So you are on. But let's get into some other things. I want to know, man, Malcolm, what has been the worst bump you have ever taken?
The worst bump I ever took was in Marysville. I was running to the ring to make a save, and I felt like somebody spilled water all over the floor. I slid all the way to the ring.
Oh, no.
No, it's good. And I hit my leg on the beam that's on the bottom of the ring. Man, it hurt so bad. That was the worst bump ever. I thought I broke my leg. Matter of fact, it was to save Rob Noxious from Mr. Ping, Stephon Ramon, and Adrian Bliss. It was because I messed my leg up when we both. It was pretty good. It was a good program that night too. But my leg, I got right back up because the old saying Rob always told me, if you don't feel like it's broken, get the heck up.
That's a pretty good rule. Actually, I just side note to this, man. I had a person, someone on Facebook sent me a video and was like, "Hey, check this out really quick." And a dude got thrown into the bottom turnbuckle, and a female went up, came down doing a Meteora, hit this man like in the jaw, dislocated his jaw. Like, that was like, wow.
I don't do that dumb type of wrestling. Like wrestling should be wrestling, not like I'm gonna hurt you, like to the point where everyone's gonna be like, yeah, he broke his jaw. Like it shouldn't be dangerous. It should look badass and dangerous, but like it should not be dangerous. Like I can clothesline somebody and it looks deadly, more deadly than anything that like 5 people can do in one show. You know, like I can flash someone in a corner, and I can only say probably like 5 moves that I do in the ring, and I don't need to do anything else because, like, I don't need to. You don't have to be flashy all the time.
No, actually, you know what's funny is I've come to realize like I was like all about to flash and like seeing stuff, and now all of a sudden like I find myself like kind of distancing away from it, and I'm just like, no, like, I just want a good wrestling match. I just want to see dudes like, you know, tell a great story in the ring. I don't. It's cool to see a Canadian destroyer, but it's not cool to see like the setup all the way up where you have like 3 dudes stacked on top of each other while one dude does the move. I'm like, no, I don't need all that.
Young Buck. Young Buck.
I mean, honestly,
Dead flowers. They must have cuffed them out.
yeah, they cuffed him out.
They're all brown.
So, yeah, like I said, I'm at work.
It's all good.
I work in group homes with people with IDD. Everyone's asleep right now, and so I got a little bit of time until I get ready to go home. But what was I about to say? She threw me off.
We were just talking about great storytelling in wrestling matches.
Like, you got to tell a story, because if you can't tell a story, what are the fans going to believe? They're going to believe that you went out there and shit in their fucking mouths and made them believe that wrestling is shitty. And then they come to shows like CCW, and we put on a 5-star match every match that's on there, and they be like, why is it that you guys work harder than anybody else? And I don't care who you are and who's, you know, who I don't care. Like, the truth is in the pudding. Like, anytime anyone comes to a show at CCW, they all say the same thing. You guys were awesome. Everyone kicked ass. And anytime we go anywhere on the road, they all say the same thing. Because we put in what we believe, and we give them what they believe and what we believe. Because if you don't believe, what are they going to believe?
Right. Right.
You can go out there and give like 1 million super kicks, which, you know, the Young Bucks, I mean, I don't have nothing bad to say about them, because, I mean, that's what they do. They get over with that. But, like, at the end of the day, now that they're doing it, then you got 1 million people in the wrestling business trying to do it. And, like, guess what? It's not working.
No, it's not. One of my favorite
Like
questions.
Monty Brown did the pounds, right?
Yeah.
No one else did the pounds.
Yeah, and then you see it everywhere now, man. It's insane.
Yeah.
It is exhausting. So one of my other favorite questions to ask people, man, is everybody has their own individual story, so I'm very curious on yours. What has been your favorite fan interaction?
I was at ACW. I just started being Malcolm King. And some dude, he just kept on hassling me or whatever. And, like, he just kept getting in my face. And I was like, hey, dude, like, there's a limit to, like, you getting in my face. You get in my face like that again, I'm going to smack the shit out of you. I said this right out there. And the crowd was like, oh, my God. And I was like, I'm dead serious. Get out of my face. So he kept getting in my face. And I guess he thought it was a joke. So I'm wrestling someone. And as I'm wrestling the dude, I hit this dude as hard as I can. Like, it wasn't that I was, like, trying to hurt him. It was, I was like, listen, I'm going to lay this clothesline in. So, but it was safe. Like, I didn't try to hurt dude. You know, like, it was a little bit more snug than usual. And he gave me a good super kick later on in the match. So, like, because I'm you know, like, so I hit him with the clothesline. The next show or whatever, because I didn't even talk to nobody, I just went straight to the back or whatever, because I actually didn't put my hand up, which I don't never do, but, like, I actually stepped in and said, damn. So the next show, that dude's there, and he's kicking my ass. He's like, man, you were great. You're awesome, man. Like, hey, listen, I'm sorry. no, listen, bud, I'm sorry. I appreciate everything you do. I'm like, oh, okay. You enjoy the show. Ever since then, he's been like my number one supporter every time I went to that company, which I don't wrestle there anymore. I haven't wrestled there in like 3-4 years, something like that.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But like, I mean, that's one of the best interactions because, like, I'm not no wrestling tough guy. I'm for real. I'm tough. You know, and I'm not gonna use wrestling as to get away with something. You get what I'm saying? Like people like to use stuff to get away with stuff. Like I'm not no punk, and he had to learn that I know.
Oh, we're having a connection issue.
Like this. Now there you go.
Malcolm, can you still hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, I was like, because your video kind of froze, and that's why we were curious.
Yeah, you was froze too.
So, I'm gonna give it up to JJ and let him ask you a couple questions.
All right, cool.
All right. Hello, Mr. Malcolm. I'm sorry that I was late. My first question for you would be, what's the best advice you could give to up and coming wrestlers?
The best advice? Don't go to someone who tells you that they can make you a star. That's first and foremost. Don't tell me you can make me a star and you're not a fucking star. Don't tell me that you can put me in WWE when you've never been to WWE and when you've never made it to WWE. Don't tell me that. Don't go to someone who will tell you you're awesome and you haven't even stepped in the ring. Be humble. I've been humble for years, and I've been waiting for a long time. I got my own podcast, Malcolm King's podcast. Check it out on Anchor. But yeah, like, we're waiting a long time. Like, don't come into business like somebody owe you something, because what did you do for me? You just stepped into business. You know, also create an environment that you want to be involved in, not what they want to be involved in. Because if you do what they want you to do, then what are you?
I like that last piece of advice. That's definitely some good shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a mic drop right there. Gee. Woo! Spitting that knowledge. So my next question for you would be list 3 opponents that you would love to face in the future that you have not. It could be like independent scene, WWE. Yeah.
Okay. Frankie Bakar. I always fuck his last name up. Frankie, if you can hear me, fuck you. But that's my boy, man. Like Frankie Bakar. I already beat the Red Scorpion up like a couple times. Sinister X. Cody Rhodes. I don't know why. Cody Rhodes.
He said, I don't know why.
I don't know why. I really don't. Like, it just like popped in my head. Cody Rhodes. If you can hear this, Cody, anytime you want this ass whooping, you just let me know. Anytime. You should tag Cody in this interview.
I'm definitely Cody.
Oh man, he's from Tennessee. Man, he gonna kill me. His last name Farley. Oh man, he's really good too. Like Toby. I'm sorry, baby. Toby Farley, amazing. You hear me? Amazing in the ring. Um, yeah, that's them are my three.
All right. Okay. All right. So my final question for you. I always ask this question. So let's say we had a time machine, right? And we fast forward 5 years. Okay. Yeah, fast forward 5 years. Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Working for the NWA, defending the television championship.
Okay.
I love
That's big
that.
goals. I love it.
Like I always wanted to work for the NWA. Like I've never had that dream of working for WWE. If the opportunity comes, I'm gonna take it. You know, like. But I always wanted to work for the NWA. See, like I grew up watching 80s wrestling and 70s wrestling because my uncle was a fan of wrestling. My dad was a fan of wrestling. Like we all watched wrestling. Like any tapes they had, I watched it. So yeah, I'm definitely WCW was my favorite company. You know, like it was the best. I don't care what nobody say. You proved me wrong to where WCW wasn't great because like up until '98, it was the best thing going.
It really was. I'm a huge WCW fan myself.
You know, Jerry Flynn had great music. The Four Horsemen had great music. You know, you got Brad Armstrong. You got guys who are actually wrestlers, not characters. They're actually wrestlers. That was the difference between WCW and WWE. You know?
Yeah, great. And I mean, I'm gonna agree. Like one of my favorite like matches of like all time it came from WCW, but it was the night that Rey Mysterio actually made his debut and he wrestled Dean Malenko, and like Dean Malenko is just the man. You know, Rey
Yeah.
Mysterio is always my favorite wrestler, but there's something to be said about Dean Malenko and the man of 1,000 holds, and he used to come out and used to like rub his wrist tape like this all the time.
Yeah. I met Dean Malenko like a year ago.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we went to a seminar up in PPW. Me and Joey Blaze or whatever, J-Cat, one of the frat boys. As you can see, I'm shouting out all y'all people. So y'all better shout me out and stuff too. You understand? So, well, listen, like he was cool. Like he was cool cat. He was everything he explained. Like it was like a listening seminar. It really wasn't like a hands-on seminar because I called it. I just didn't say. I said something to Rob and Joe and say, "You notice him shaking." I called that he was going to say that he had that. You know.
Yeah.
But yeah, he was a nice guy, man. Very knowledgeable to learn from him. Like people should always go to seminars. I don't care how long you've been in the business. Go to a seminar. I'm 33 years old. I've been in the business like 16, 17 years. Not a lot of people can say that they learned from greatness. Like Dean Malenko is one of the greatest wrestlers of all time. Like he wrestled from 1970 in the 70s. He was a referee, and then he wrestled, and then like he was around for a long time.
Right. Yeah, what was it? WWE, WWE, yeah, WWE, like 2003, 2004, last match. It was like early.
Something personal happened to me around that time. Like, so I didn't watch wrestling. Like, that's a long story. When my book comes out, everybody will know about it. But like, long story short, like I was like mentally not there about anything for years. I mean, I'm all right. Just something tragic happened in my life.
Yeah, I feel you.
I got a book coming out. It's gonna be great.
What's the title of it?
It is gonna be. It's going. What it's gonna be.
Yeah,
All right.
I can't wait.
Like I gotta type it now, but like honestly, that probably won't even be it. Somebody playing with the water hose, the fire hydrant hose.
Right. Oh. God, it's a pretty background too.
Yeah, I'm in the backwoods right now. So, anything else?
JJ, you got any other questions?
No, not really.
Somebody join in.
Nope. So here's what we're gonna do now, man. We got the 10 count questions for you. So it's a list of questions, first thought that comes to your mind, and that's pretty much about it. So we're gonna put the imaginary clock on the screen. Bing! There it goes. First question right off the bat. Favorite wrestler?
Chris Benoit.
Yes. Favorite candy?
Chocolate.
Last show you binge watch?
Raising Hope.
Nice. Raw or SmackDown?
Neither.
Favorite movie?
Up the Academy.
Okay. Hawk or Animal?
Hulk.
Batman or Superman?
Batman's a pussy.
Favorite color?
Orange. And I'm gonna tell you why at the end of this.
That's fine.
Okay.
You're in the gym. What is your go-to song to lift to?
I'm so excited. I know. No, actually, that's a good song.
I like it. And last but not least, everybody's favorite question: favorite curse word?
Bitch.
Hey, there we go. So we got to dive into this next question. I got to ask this really quick. What's up with Batman?
All right. So
Right.
you ever see that movie with Will Smith in it? What is it called?
Suicide Squad.
Suicide Squad. Yeah. When Batman confronted Will Smith in front of his daughter, held his daughter, like pretty much told him that like you don't want to do this in front of your daughter because he was gonna kill Batman. Batman's a pussy for that. Point blank. You know.
Okay, I mean,
Disagree with me. Tell me where I'm wrong.
no. Actually, you know what? I see that point, and hey, that is a legitimate point. Batman got outclassed by Deadshot, and he should have been all over the front page of Gotham Times. Like I feel that. I feel that 100%. I don't see
That man. Yo, that pissed me off when I seen that. I was like, I don't even want to watch this movie no more.
I'm gonna be real with you. I probably missed like probably 1/4 of the movie because I was like, I don't really care about this movie as much as I thought I would.
It was good. It's just
I thought the movie was bad. The soundtrack was awesome though.
nah. It wasn't as bad. It was hyped up. You can't hype a movie up. You can't put Chris Rock, Chris Tucker, Martin Lawrence. You can't put all them people in one movie and think that it's gonna be great because all of them are hilarious.
Yeah, but I think the problem though with the Suicide Squad movie was that not only was it just like hyped up, it was just that there was so much anticipation with like Jared Leto playing like Joker, and it's so that's really it.
I mean, well, you must be a Batman fan.
I am not. I mean, I like Batman, but Batman is not my top hero. It's, to be fair.
All right. Who's your favorite?
Green Lantern. Specifically, Hal Jordan. the man with the ring. I mean, I think he's lit, so that's my dude.
My favorite DC hero is Flash. but my favorite superhero of all time is hands down Spider-Man.
Now the Hulk.
Hulk is strong, man, but pound for pound, Spider-Man has the fourth strongest punch in the MCU universe. So I have to lean with Spider-Man.
You know what?
It's a whole different podcast.
Listen, I need to get into it because if it ain't about wrestling, I don't know it. I ain't even gonna hold you. I mean, I can play basketball, football, all the other sports, but I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't know nothing about comic books. But Hulk gets angry and it's funny.
It's funny to watch. I do agree with that. Also, I always have to wonder, like, whenever he turns back to Bruce Banner, like, how does he always have like another pair of pants available? It's weird. Like everywhere,
Yeah.
it's weird.
That is very weird.
Well, with that being said, though, man, Malcolm, can you like plug your social medias, man? Let us know, let our fans know where they can find you.
You can find me on Facebook at Malcolm King. You just type in Malcolm King. Also, I got an Anchor podcast. I just really started that. Like, so if you want to come check me out, come check me out. Usually I got my head shaved, but like I've been working like 97 days straight. I don't really care. I mean, but like you can check me out. Hit me up on Facebook. Anybody want t-shirts? Anybody want anything? They about to come over here and spray that water over here.
Got you.
I just heard the fire. But like whatever, you know what I mean? Just hit me up. Anybody want t-shirts? I got like t-shirts. I'm about to come out with another t-shirt that like it looks like a sticker. It's gonna say hashtag MMK, Marvelous Malcolm King, for you people who don't know that I'm marvelous. But yeah, like just come check me out, you know, at PCWA coming up this week.
Hey.
So yeah, come check out that show on Ave. It's in Mount Carmel, PA. Like, you know, I am the champion. I mean, of course, I'm champion everywhere because I'm great, marvelous. And come see me kick ass. Rob Knox is going to be there, Hornswoggle. I mean, there's a bunch of people going to be there, so you might as well come.
Facts. But in the meantime, between time, this is now entering the ring with the marvelous Malcolm King. I'm Clifford Red Dog Miller, here with the Napster. As you guys saw, he ran in late, like always. So either we got another episode coming up, so be at that episode. So, you know, be there or somewhere else.
And remember, I love soup, but I hate crackers.
What's going on, 3 Count Nation? I'm Clifford Red Dog Miller with the catchphrase. But what I really want to do right now, go to twitter.com, right? Go over there, find us at the 3count_pod, give us a follow, give us a like, give us a comment. We want to talk to you guys. Go to IG at the 3countpod. Give us a like, give us a follow, leave us a comment. We want to interact with you. Go to youtube.com, give subscribe, turn the bell on, turn the notifications, leave a comment. We want to talk to you. Go to anchor.fm/the 3Count Podcast, and in there, you can leave us a message, and we will talk to you. Basically, what I'm trying to tell you is that we want to talk to you. We want to have fun with you guys, and we love listening to what you guys have to say. Also, one thing I need you to do for me, the 3Count Podcast also has merchandise. Oh! At ProWrestlingTees.com/the 3Count Pod. Please go buy our t-shirts. We love you guys, and we hope you love us too. So, show us some support, please.